Hello everyone, Morgan here. I am back for another video and I'm so excited to share with you some indoor activities that you and your little one could be doing today. This is going to be the first video in a series of 3 with the lovely Isabella Ross. She is a genuine, authentic person that you're going to want to check out today. So I'm going to leave her information linked down below.
Hey there, my name is Isabel and I am teaming up with Morgan to give you all some ideas on what to do with your kiddos on rainy days or days you really just need some ideas for kid-friendly activities to break up those long days at home. I hope this video gives you some inspiration, and after you are done watching Morgan's video, please hop on over to my channel where I post cooking, cleaning, motherhood, and lifestyle content. On my channel, I like to keep things fun and light while being real and provide motivation that I know can be hard to find as moms sometimes. If you do stop by my channel, leave me a comment letting me know that Morgan sent you. I love to make new YouTube friends and look forward to meeting you. Enough chit chat, let's get back to Morgan's video.
Isabel and I are going to be posting videos for the next 3 Sundays to share with you some indoor activities, outdoor activities, and some snack time fun that you can bring into your home. And now, if you have some inspiration that you'd like to share with us, please consider joining this open collaboration and posting your video in our series playlist. I'm going to leave all of the directions on how to do that in the description box below, but if you run into any trouble, no worries, because my email is down there as well, so just shoot me over a link and I can add your video, no problem. My little man is 8 months old, so if you can do an activity on the floor, that's probably where we are. He loves any type of interactive toy, especially if it lights up or sings to him, and he loves books. So I really want to grow that within him. So we do like to pick up a lot of different books, practice our 1, 2, 3s and our ABCs. When picking out books, we love getting something that's going to be educational, brightly colored because it definitely holds his interest, and if it has some type of sensory, so either some fuzzy pieces of animal fur that he can play with and run his fingers in, or maybe a voice. So this book actually has buttons so you can hear all of the different animals, and he absolutely loves it. Now, my little man is not quite crawling yet, so we definitely want to give him as much time on his tummy as he possibly can. But while he's down there, since he doesn't really like tummy time, we want to make sure that he has a toy that he can interact with. So anything that lights up, he loves, and he also loves this little thing so he can move all of the little pieces back and forth and kind of work those fine motor skills, which are really going to help him as he progresses further in life. You can definitely tell that Grayson is trying so hard to crawl. He just can't get all the movements put together in the right way at the same time. But whenever he doesn't have his toy in front of him, you can also tell that too, because his facial expressions give everything away. If I'm being honest, I really think that my little man is going to skip crawling altogether and go straight to walking, because the only thing he wants to do is pull up and stand up, especially on Mama and Dada. So we definitely encourage him and let him do some little dances and listen to some music with Mama. Now, I honestly thought that we were going to catch him crawling for the first time on camera here, but he gave up and went back to his belly. My little man loves anything that lights up, so just like with his books and really all of his toys, we try to bring in some type of sensory aspect to it. So this one is for a baby who's a little bit older. I believe it was rated for 12 months, so we definitely want to be with him while he's playing with it, but it does have a couple of pieces on it that do pop off when he pushes on that ladybug up on top. We've taken off those pieces until he gets a little bit older, and he loves this thing. It has definitely helped with his tummy time because it will encourage him to actually stay on his tummy for a little bit longer. We also try to give Grayson a lot of time to strengthen that core, so we sit him up and let him go at it. If you don't have light up toys and fancy knickknacks and patio acts and whatever you want to call them, grab some pots and pans from the kitchen, some spoons. Your kid is going to love playing with those items. Some Tupperware, as soon as they can bang and click and clang, they love those things. Cardboard boxes, you don't need anything fancy. But speaking of toys, his absolute favorite toy right now was a hand-me-down that we got from my mother's friend. And it's this little race car that allows him to go around the house, explore things, open up drawers, chase around the dog. He just loves it because he's such an independent little soul and he can't quite walk yet, but this allows him to really have a lot of freedom. And it allows me to go hands-free with him, which is really important. When you're home with your little one all day, it's important to be able to feed yourself, grab a snack, run to the restroom, do a couple chores, whatever you need to do, and this allows me to do it. Another great option that you and your little one can explore is painting. And you don't have any paints? No problem. Grab a couple of colorful foods from your refrigerator and let's make some paint together. So all I did is I took a few different items that had a nice color, stuck that into the blender with a little bit of water and mixed it all up. You can play with the consistency to find out what really works well for you, but this is an easy paint, and it doesn't matter if those little fingers go into that little mouth because all of this is food safe. Whenever we paint, we do like to tape down the piece of paper or mat or anything that we're coloring on to the table. That allows us to really have a lot of fun going at it, and I don't have to worry about the paper slipping, paper cuts, anything falling on the floor, and now we can get nice and messy. Grayson has been exploring baby foods for the last couple of months and he really has not been a fan. So we are trying to introduce new foods, new textures as often as we can, just so that he can start being a little bit more comfortable and hopefully start actually eating his baby food. That little face, it just gets me every time when he eats baby food. Now, if you do decide to paint, don't be afraid to grab a couple of easy to wipe down toys or maybe some stamps for some older kids, and then add those to the mix of your painting. It's going to add another texture to the artwork and it's going to be super fun for your little ones. We kept some wipes nearby so it was easy cleanup when it was time to put everything away. Doesn't matter what day of the week it is, in my house there's always a chore to do. So it's great when my little one can tag along for that experience as well. If your little ones are a little bit older than mine, grab a dustpan, grab a broom, give them something to play with so that they can act like they are helping you along the way. My little guy is a bit too young for that, so instead we're gonna stick him in our high chair so he's up and he can see what I'm doing and really add to that experience for him. I'm again giving him a few different textures so that he can play with and kind of munch on some puffs. This is his first time having those little broccoli and apple puffs, but he seems to like them. His little take on Cheerios. And we are going to play, give him some toys, while Mommy gets some chores done around the house. I live in the upper Midwest, and the weather here is definitely unpredictable to say the least. But we have a lot of days where it's just too cold to go outside or just way too rainy. So it's nice to have a book or an arsenal of activities that you can go to when you and your little one are stuck inside for an extended period of time. And kind of with that, the daily tasks of to-dos still have to get done. And that is why I like to utilize the height chair. Now, he does have that little race car that he can play in. He also has a PlayStation, but those activities, well, his race car, I really want to be watching him just because he's getting into everything now, and his height is perfect for hitting his head on our dining room table. But for his PlayStation, he doesn't really like being in that PlayStation when Mommy's up and doing other things. His height chair allows him to be able to see me, so that is a great tool. If you have a high chair, try using that and seeing if your little one will stay inside and play with you. After playing so hard, it's time to wash those hands and lay our heads down for a little bit of a nap. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I really hope that you enjoyed and that you will consider joining in on this collaboration and this series in general. But if you haven't done so already, please, please, please check out Isabel's channel. I'm going to link her video right here for you so that you can go ahead and shoot on over there. Let her know that Morgan sent you. And if you're from her channel, hello! Thank you so much for watching, and if you made it this far, please subscribe for some more content just like this. Until next time, bye-bye.